Hello, my friends. One of my favorite places by the Boise River. I floated this morning. I was planning on doing 2 floats today, but my energy towards the middle end of the day felt so pure that it felt better to apply elsewhere. Felt better to apply in movement meditation and programming and expression and communication with others and holding pads for the evening expand class, just this more high, pure type of frequency that felt healthy. It felt incredibly healthy from the low frequency that I've been experiencing recently. Felt like a very beautiful counterpartner in behavior, essentially. And so freaking beautiful how much time has been perceived to be different. I keep bringing this up because it's been a constant improvement and development through the past 14 days. 14 days. And it's so powerful because an hour in the tank can feel like so much time. And it's been helping me perceive an hour outside of the tank in an entirely different way, because I'm able to hit such a deep level of relaxation within the tank and be able to perceive like the slow processes of my own body mind kind of naturally flow through my presence. And it's a slow process. Nature is a slow process, and we try and rush it, but we're probably pretty unable to rush nature. I guess becoming more aligned with nature's real time and applying nature's time within the ability or the time in our society, or perception. It's probably all just perception when it comes down to it. And it's been freaking phenomenal. Been able to work diligently and focus by conserving my energy and applying my energy where and when it should be applied. Bugs. And man, I've been receiving so much freaking benefit from this. This morning, I wasn't gonna float till this evening, but I got to still water and my body was just wanting that water. My joints were like, feed me in a sense. And so I was like, all right, I got in, and another deep state. It's cool, it's beautiful, it's radical, it's spectacular, it's phenomenal. And it really is transferring into how I behave on a daily basis. And it really is coming with me day after day, moment after moment, breath after breath, activity after activity, conversation after conversation. This is coming with me. And I haven't been allowing it time for that wave to kind of come back down to my baseline. So it feels like my baseline's getting better and better, better and better, because I'm going so much deeper, or with so much development and improvement, to where like that baseline is like coming up with it. And it's a crazy experience. And I'm halfway through this thing. I'm halfway through this, 14, 15 days in, and I feel phenomenal, like legitimately phenomenal. I feel healthy. I feel like my energy's better. I'm sleeping better. My focus is better. My decisions are better. I'm making better decisions because of how much of a commitment these, hour and a half floats in total have been. And I'm not drinking as much coffee. By the way, people don't really know this. I stopped drinking alcohol back in January in preparation for Peru. And while I was in Peru, I made the final decision to kind of just stop consuming alcohol. And the changes alone that my body has gone through in the past 6 months of that cycle, and the healing process, and my energy levels kicking back up, and my focus kind of becoming more attuned and on point, on top of the excess floating and the meditation, and I'm not sure we realize how much our decisions really influence who we are or how we behave or how we communicate or the gut biome in our system, which is also going to relate to our personality, and vice versa. Our personality is going to relate to what we put within our system. And bees and bugs are everywhere right now. Our decisions make our behavior, and our behavior makes who we are. And our decisions help build and influence and create a foundation and a platform and an environment for us to be who we are. And I don't know, I guess I'm just finding better ways to be as a person. I'm finding better ways. I'm becoming better at becoming better. And that's a freaking trip. Because I talk about like learning how to learn quicker, or becoming more mindful, you know, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. But like I'm really experiencing these aspects of my own perception and belief system in a different way due to floating every day. It's allowing my system to like recover and regenerate and really allow the rejuvenation process to kind of take hold. And then in nature's rejuvenation process, not me thinking I'm doing things that my body's healing from, but like it's deep rest. I'm resting deep in the tank. And because of that deep rest, my mind is functioning so much freaking better. I feel clear, I feel clean, I feel fluid, like the fluidity of the flowing water of a river and the ripples and if you watch a river, not all the water goes in the same direction. Some goes upstream, some goes diagonally, some goes downstream, but in the end, all the water reaches the end point where they're all gonna be eventually. And that's such a powerful metaphor, I believe, for life. Like sometimes we hit the rock, sometimes we go backwards, sometimes we get caught up in these little swells or calm aspects of life, and sometimes we're rushing through our experience. But we're gonna be where we're gonna be regardless, no matter what. Like everything's gonna be okay in the end, and we're gonna be where we should be, period. No matter who we are, how we are, whichever. And I think it's up to us to help determine who we become in that process. And becoming something, for me, like the becoming of who we are is such a beautiful freaking thing that I believe we should be more mindful, more perceptive, receptive, and more aware of the process of our own becoming. Because that's where we can really share our own personal experiences and knowledge with other people to help them grow as freaking people and learn from each other from experiences that I will never be able to experience on my own because I don't live in certain parts of the country. I'm not able to experience everything on the freaking planet. So if we're able to share and express and communicate the lessons that we're each individually, collectively, as groups and as a species able to experience, our freaking awareness goes up like crazy. Communication, man, education, resources, and expression, being vulnerable. People want to be vulnerable. We just fucking don't want to be shunned away or not accepted. Like, we all benefit when we're open and vulnerable. And this right here, this process right here has been so beautiful personally that it's, I don't know, it's cool. It's, fuck. It's amazing. Man, thank you all so much. Enjoy this water with me for a moment, for a peace out. That was a 9-minute expression right there, and it was just pure and fluid and honest and genuine, and just sharing what I've been going through with people who are willing to listen or intrigued by the listening process of another being. Thank you all. My friends, my family, my peeps, my people, planet Earth. We're all people here. Love you. Much love. Flow down. Flow down. Until next time. Peace.